I need a new way to farm if I'm going to survive as an organic farmer. I had been selling my vegetables in Chicago, but I couldn't compete with the big California growers. I was just small potatoes.
You could not find an organic vegetable in a grocery store, let alone find an organic farmer in the Midwest. And it was really difficult, and it was sort of almost miraculous the way we stumbled upon this, lowly onion in a grocery store, and luckily it said organic on it. So we're like, wow, and it had a name and a number.
So I called the number up, and this guy was like, "Who are you? Why are you calling me?" And I said, "Well, we would like to start a CSA, community supported agriculture group, to where the people in Chicago could enjoy fresh produce and support local farmers at the same time." And he was not at all interested.
And I was like, well, that's why? And they said, you have a direct relationship. It's really close. People are kind of involved in your farm. And I thought, do I want people really involved in my farm like that?
At that point, we kind of parted ways, and 6 months later, he gave us a call and said, hey, I'm willing to do this for you.
I finally thought, this is what farming should be, is having a direct relationship with the people you grow the food for. So I started a CSA farm, community-supported agriculture, a revolutionary approach to farming. People join my farm for a whole season and share in the harvest. They put money up in advance, trusting me to run this farm. These shareholders receive a box of freshly picked organic vegetables every week.
Look what we got. What is it?
By the end of the first year, 25 families had signed on.
What's that?
It's a really beautiful reuniting of people with the source of their food. They start referring to it as our farm. So the people who see the vegetables will say, well, how's our farm doing this year? What are our tomatoes going to be like? So they really identify with this as the source of their food. During this time, the writings of Rudolf Steiner inspire me. He was an Austrian mystic and scientist whose teachings completely altered the way I view nature, community, education, and the spiritual world. His lectures inspired community-supported agriculture in the United States and gave rise to the worldwide biodynamic and organic movement. I begin to see the farm as a living organism. And I've always had that feeling about farms, that they somehow have their own individuality, and they almost, like in the most subtle way, have their own distinctive consciousness. I start to blend diverse elements into a whole. Forests, wetlands, orchards, flowers, grasses, vegetables, grains, legumes, bees, goats, chickens, ducks, cows, horses, birds, worms. This begins to heal the farm. We begin to plant according to the celestial rhythms. We balance the soil, applying homeopathic biodynamic remedies. This vat here will do 4 acres, so we put in 4 units. So what we're doing now is called a potentization. And you can think about civilizations as they rise and fall. Maybe this would be the 50s. Everything's unified. People wear uniforms when they pump gas. And then, the late 60s,